Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1119 for Thursday, June 24th, 2010, The Steak Station.
Now, get ready for Dick.
It's Thursday, time to rock and roll.
Does the Giz Wiz need another crappy theme? Yes, indeed. It's Thursday. The Giz Wiz needs. It's Thursday. Another crappy theme. It's Thursday. The Giz Wiz needs. It's Thursday. Another crappy theme.
It's our specialty, a crappy theme Thursday. Hello, Dickie D.
Leo, how you doing, pal?
Couldn't be better feeling in fine fettle.
How was your fettle?
My fettle is very nice, thank you. How's your
Good.
fettle?
My fettle is excellent, too.
Good.
How are things working out with your son as an employee?
Oh, we had to fire him. He had his fingers in the till.
Okay. What did he last? Well, you know, I had all the moderators here earlier this week.
Yeah.
And we had a pool as to how long your son would last.
Actually,
we had the Henry pool. I was in for an hour and a half.
That's you. You win. He was here an hour and a half. Then he went to a concert. He said, "Dad, there's a concert.
Okay.
Can I go? Bye." He did it cleverly while I was on the air, so I couldn't say anything, but mutely go.
Oh, that's right.
Wait.
Right. Well, when you said my son's working here now, and you got to a picture of him sleeping in a chair, I thought, oh, this is not going to last long. Exactly. Yeah, that was the bad thing. He snores. Yeah.
No, we shouldn't mock him. He's 15 years old. It's his first job, and he's just he's almost 16. He's 16 in August, and he's a great kid. And he really wants to know the business. He wants to learn the family business. Well, he wants to learn where the money's kept, actually. I don't know about the business part.
Okay.
He said, "Dads, where's the petty cash?"
Exactly. And he asked me, he said, is there a safe in TWiT Cottage? He said, you could tell me. You could tell me.
And do you know the combination?
Yeah. Is it like up in the fireplace? Is there like a brick I should push?
No, he's a great kid. I really both my children actually have shown some interest in podcasting. As you know, Abby does one called Abby's Road.
Yes.
And, Henry says, "I want to learn the business so I can boss my sister around."
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. Does he want the technical part? He doesn't strike me as a podcaster.
You know, that's because he's a man of few words. But I think he actually
in podcasting, I think that's
not a good. Yeah, I think secretly he does. He kind of wants to do a show.
Oh,
but you're right. He's going to have to drop the Gary Cooper thing.
Yeah, exactly. A new podcast called Shh with Henry Laporte, and then it could just be like 10 minutes of silence, and you could just fill it with themes. He doesn't have to do anything.
He may, he's interested in music and he's interested in gaming. There may be a few things he can do. We'll find something for him. Yeah. So what have you got for a gadget today?
Okay, well, it's time to play. What the heck is it? I wouldn't even tell you where I was at. The gadget is called Steak Station.
Is that where we sent the moderators when they came to visit a few days ago? The Steak Station?
No, they went to the strip joint.
Oh, dear. I was afraid of that.
Yeah. I know. You thought it was a butcher place where they could get food, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What?
Steak Station. Is this like a George Foreman grill?
It's in that neighborhood.
Is it? I know what it is. It's a temperature-controlled box that you can put your steaks in to age them. Some people know them as a refrigerator.
No, okay, but you're very close.
Close.
Very close. Okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
Very close. Very
Yes.
close. Okay. Not coming out for 2 months. Early this week, there was an event in New York City called Hot Housewares for the Holiday.
Hot housewares for the holiday.
For the holiday. And this was companies showing new gadgets they'll be introducing in the next couple of months that they would hope magazines or broadcast media would consider talking about in the hopes that they would make good Christmas gifts. So Steak Station, which is coming out July or August, is a digital meat thermometer with 4 different probes. So the object here
probe
is
for each of you.
Exactly. Well, for each of your steaks. So you set this next to the grill, and then each of the 4 steak probes go in the 4 different steaks that you are cooking.
Oh, I see. So each steak can be cooked at a different degree
exactly.
of doneness.
Each probe has its own temperature readout on the little digital display. And so as it goes across, when it stops at rare, you know that take that steak off and the rare person gets that. And you leave them on until all 4 steaks are done the way the people want. Now, they had a dummy steak thing at the show. If you go to YouTube Maddest, I put up a little video that I shot at the show. But the neat thing is, I said to the woman, this is clever. I said, it'll be cleverer depending on what you think it's going to retail for. And she said, well, it's going to be $30. I said, $30? I think
that's fine.
You'll do really well with that. Yeah, she said, yeah, it's $29.99. It's from a company called Charcoal Companion, and this is one of their newest products, Steak Station. And
so what you're saying, I'm looking at the video, is that not real meat?
That is not. It is not real meat. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? As a matter of fact, at the end, I pick it up and pretend to eat it, and a lot of people go, "Oh, would you ate meat right off the grill at a trade show?"
It looks just like real meat. What is it? Plastic? Is it rubber?
It's plastic. It's polyester something. I don't know, but yeah, it was very clever. It's very.
I'm more interested in the plastic meat than I am in the steak station. But it's interesting because even though it's plastic meat, the steak station's saying it's well done. I know that's odd.
Yeah. Get that. Yeah.
Oh, God, Dick, get your mouth off of that.
And then someone said, you didn't put that meat back on the grill, did you? I said, yes, but I licked it clean first.
Good. All right. That's good. Sanitation, always a highlight.
So if you're looking for I'm
surprised they don't have this out now because this is barbecue
season. You're absolutely right. My guess is that they started a little bit too late. Yeah. And
how come the wires? Somebody's asking a good question. What keeps the wires from melting?
Well, they're stained. My guess is that they're stainless. And it also says that you can use the temperature gauge outside the oven, but put the probe in any sort of meat if you want to gauge the temperature of meat that you're cooking. Okay. So it doesn't have to be for a barbecue. So they're stainless. And
the heat's not going to bother the probes.
It's not going to bother them, no.
The Steak Station.
Steak Station. Oh, this is where I get off, Leo. This is Steak Station.
All aboard for Cucamonga and Steak Station. And now a letter.
A letter comes from Will Cool, who writes us often, and Will was upset because he wrote us a while back about he thought he was getting Amazon Prime with the free shipping, and then he ended up getting billed for it. And we talked about that on the show, and then he wrote another letter saying, Dick, I'm going crazy. I wanted to email you guys an example of what happened, and I cannot cause what I saw on my website. I can't bring that error back again, or the situation where I was charged for Prime when I thought it was free. Anyway, the reason I bring that up is another man wrote in with the explanation. The guy's name is Chris Miller, And he said, Dick, on episode 1105, you had a letter about being tricked by the mobile Amazon client showing Prime pre-shipping, but later finding out it wasn't free. Actually, it's there, but you have to take an extra step when using the mobile client.
I didn't know that.
It shows the Prime logo on the item.
Yeah.
Then you open up the mobile interface, which shows you the best price. The best price is not necessarily the one with the Prime shipping. So what you have to do is look at all the options, and then you will see which ones includes Amazon Choice with Prime. Once you select that, you can safely add it to your cart and proceed. It's just a little tip because I fell for it once without noticing it.
So you have to say, it has to say Prime next to the price. And then when you add it to the cart, it's probably a good idea to check just to make sure. But you can always check the cart.
So evidently this just happens on the mobile application.
Yeah, I'm using the mobble app here right now just to check
so
it. Now let's check the cart. I'm going to go to the cart here and just see. And yeah, it still says Prime. So good. So if I go ahead, it'll be 2 days free because I'm a Prime member, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
and in that case, there was just one price for it, right?
Right.
So evidently, when it comes
this
up
is where you have multiple prices. Well, that's true even on the website. You have to be very careful. Because not everything is Prime. So, for instance, here you could see a Panasonic Lumix DM in stock. It's not saying Prime, but there are probably multiple people I can buy it from. And so what you do is you compare the different offers. It's easier to see that that's what's happening on the website, I think, than it is on the mobile client.
Yeah. And that actually makes a big difference. Sometimes there'll be an amazing price on Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
And then the shipping will be $21.95 or something.
Exactly.
That you're way better doing the higher price and free shipping.
Yeah. No, exactly. So, okay. So that's anybody who uses Prime all the time, I think you become aware of what these little potential pitfalls are.
Yeah. So Will Cool, thank you. And Chris Miller, thank you.
Yes, thanks for setting us
And Leo,
straight.
thank you.
Thank you, Dick DeBartolo. Tomorrow, we head to the Gadget Warehouse for something.
Oh, I have a fun thing tomorrow.
Oh, good.
I'm
so excited. And don't forget, by the way, folks, I know we're coming to the end of June. It's certainly worth checking out Dick's site, GizWiz.Biz. Are we almost to the end of the What the Heck Is It?
Yes,
contest?
And wait a minute. Do I have one here? Hang on just 1 second. One sec.
I'm going to go look at the website here and just to check GizWiz.Biz.
Because on Friday, the printed copies come back, and you'll be winning Mad 504.
504?
With Alfred and 504 with...
The birdcage edition. Oh, it's an
yeah,
iPad. He's putting it in the birdcage under the bird. I get it like a newspaper. That's funny. I love it.
And also in that issue, is my Kentucky Fried Chicken ad, which you can also find on my website if you just go to Dick's Logs and Blogs. It is now that they've had the Kentucky duo.
That thing with the horrible.
What is it? Chat room. What's the Kentucky Fried
that
thing?
New
called?
thing where you get instead of bread you got double down.
Oh,
yes,
double down. Called the double down.
The double down. Yeah.
Okay. So the ad is what could top our double down? Our newest sandwiches, the KFC triple bypass.
Oh, look at it. Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's 5 steaks with cheese between them, eggs. Anyway.
Funny how the chat room knew exactly what you were talking about. They knew the double down right away.
The chat room. The moderators came in. They were eating them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So there it is. The What the Heck Is It is a tiny little ox joke. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry I gave it away. No, 12 correct answers win 504. 24 cute, silly answers win an autographed copy of Mad Magazine, episode 504. And that ends, does it end, when does it end?
It ends at the end of the month, the end of June.
So you got a few more days to do this. Figure out what the heck that is. Everybody in here is looking at it going, I think I know what it is.
Yeah. And stuff is up on eBay from the Gadget Warehouse. So you can follow me on Twitter to know about that.
Oh, and your Twitter handle would be?
The Giz Wiz.
All right.
TheGizWiz.
You know, your handle really should be I'll be here.
I'll be here.
DAILY. It's the